Holly Lifestyles. It's been a while since I did a vlog, so I'm so excited to be back doing vlogs. Today's vlog is all about how I plan. I have a little update on some of my planners, and it's been working a lot well, and a little bit of update of life, as you remember from my last vlog. And yes, so if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I love sharing my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. So if you remember, I have been getting back into my design studio. I rebranded, I worked on that stuff, and then I also what was the second thing? I also still been working on Poi Hun. I did get a coaching client, which is so exciting, and I would love to share a little bit more on that in another video, but I will share a little bit in the next couple of weeks about that. I can also share it in my Instagram, so make sure you go follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram for little sneak peeks. Other than that, I am still using my half-liter discount for just Poi Hun stuff, so this is just strictly for the stationery company that I have, and I use all Poi Hun stuff. And we do have some new stuff for 2021, which I can show a little bit in this video. And I've been using a newer planner, so this is a sample planner that I got from the printer because I was planning to create undated ones, and if I was getting a sample, might as well make my own dated one. But this is with our newest layout that we have for Poi Hun, and I've been using it just strictly for design studio and Life with Holly Lifestyle. So I've been using this instead of my personal planner because I'm still been staying at home, so there wasn't a point to kind of use personal planner still, because that planner is supposed to be more for everyday planner. So I decided to switch it up until things get even more better. So yes, let's get into these planners and I'll explain more. Okay, so I usually plan my weeks on Sunday, but today's Tuesday, so we're gonna do a little bit of back planning. I'll explain a little bit more, and hopefully in the future I can do a full video of just explaining everything, while today I'm doing a little bit more of a vlog style, so it's not too intense. But yeah, so first things first is I usually go straight to Poi Hun first, because that's something, there's usually a lot of emails in the morning, and just like really small tedious task. Right now I'm using my half-liter dismount. I switched them to these gold discs, and they are plastic, so they are really nice, and they helps turn the page really well. They're not too heavy like our aluminum discs, but it's definitely totally depends on your preference. So I'm going to go to the week stuff. So usually I would, for both planners, I would have a to-do section, and I kind of just write down all the to-dos that I have on one side, and then kind of schedule them day by day here. I also have an area full of lists and stuff that I might need for reference, and I can always reference back and forth from previous weeks. So like that, and what else? And basically that's pretty much it. I don't do anything too complicated. I also reference my Google Calendar during the day, kind of figuring out, okay, I have this much work to do. I believe it's going to take around this many hours, and I can always extend the Google time when there's like, when you have more stuff to do, if that makes sense. And then after that, so I would go through this and kind of figure out what I want to do today, and then I will go through my new planner here, which I will probably do a more updated flip of these two planners to see what have changed, because a lot has changed since then. Anyways, so I would go into here too and kind of look at what I need to do. If it's not too important, I usually work on Poi Hun stuff first, and if it's important, I will schedule it usually in the afternoon when I've done most of my Poi Hun tasks. So sometimes I would go over the time that I normally have for work, but that's totally fine. And yeah, so that's what I do here. So yeah, as I was saying, I'll probably do a bigger vlog in the future, or not a vlog, but a more detailed video about this. So it will be I'll probably do it on a Sunday, so you can see exactly what I do on Sunday. So there is that. Okay, so I showed you a little overview of my planners, and I want to explain to you why I'm using two planners. So the first thing is, the reason why I'm using my own planner for Poi Hun is that there's a lot of to-do tasks every day, so I figured if my to-do pages aren't that big, and I do not use dailies because a lot of times I feel like I can't not fill a daily fully all the time, so that's why I'd rather just stick with a weekly. And since I'm at home a lot of times, I can use multiple planners. Before I would tell you guys that I can't use multiple planners because I would sometimes go work in coffee shops, sometimes I would work at a friend's house, or just work outside of home. But since I've been home in the past few months a lot, I'm able to use two planners. So even if in the end I will have to go out again and get back to normal, I'll probably stick with one that is fully just to do stuff, and then if it's like notes or something, I would try to keep it in either a separate notebook that's smaller, or even put it online instead. But that's something I probably would be transitioning a little differently when things get better. It's gonna be a lot weirder, but that's totally fine because things like this happen all the time, and you just have to go with the flow and try to figure out what's best for you, because a lot of times we always think like, oh, we've been working on this certain way that you feel like you need to continue it that way, but sometimes a change is not that bad of a thing, and we definitely need a lot more of that sometimes. So in my planner here, I mainly have to-do tasks. I have a bunch of notes in the back, so that's why I will need my own planner for this, because this is something that I want to continue doing, and hopefully have this as like the main part of my work career, which it sort of is right now, but I am still exploring a little bit on YouTube and business coaching and working on my design studio. But hopefully I can still do all that but focus on this in the future. Other than that, this is the second planner I showed you. I shared a little bit how this is actually a sample, and hopefully it can make it into a 6-month undated planner, which I think is a really good planner to have. So I've been testing out the pages, making sure that I am using certain pages, or if I need to add another different types of spreads in here for the undated version. So it's been nice kind of like testing it out, but I mainly use it for my weekly planning for things that are not Poi Hun related. So a lot of it is filming videos. It can be a little bit of personal stuff, meetings, whether they're online or not, lots of notes, and sometimes I put a little bit of Poi Hun in here. It just really depends on the week, obviously. So there's that. I'm using this cover. This is the Poi Hun Desk Agenda cover. This is the version 1, which is a lot thinner, which I think I like a lot better. But for those that have really large rings or really large planners, the newer version's better. We are out of these right now. We do have the ones with clasp, just in case you are wondering. But yeah, so that's one thing I want to talk about. Next thing I want to talk about is what my main plans for this month is. So I have little notes here for the vlog. So for Poi Hun, I'm getting ready for September releases. So usually in the beginning of the month, I will be getting ready for the next month releases. It takes a little bit of time to prep, depending on where the products are from. I might need to even prep even 2 months in advance, depending on the product. So there's that. Mini coffee break. Anyways, so as I was saying, so September would be more September releases. I always be planning releases. Sometimes I do have a lot of items coming out, so I end up doing kind of like a mid-month release, but this month I probably won't do any release because something might be happening, so I didn't want to overwhelm Poi Hun, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, that's what I'll be working on mainly this month. And then for Life with Holly and Sparkle and White, which is the design studio, I'll be working on more resources for Sparkle and White, because since I started from scratch, a lot of the stuff that I had before has been gone, so I might have to repurpose some of that and add some new stuff, which I'm so excited because I haven't been working on that the last few months as much. I've been more focused on Poi Hun and just client work in general. So yeah, and the last thing is my 101 business coaching. If you haven't known, I do 101 business coaching. So I have one where it's just in general where I have a program where you just if you're just starting new, you just need help in general, kind of someone to guide you and help you work on things. That's what I've been working on with my newest client, which is so exciting. And I'm starting a new program which is for businesses that have multiple businesses, such as like me, and the mindset and everything is getting there. So I'm going to have a beta program on that too. So I need to definitely work on that, which I totally forgot about. So I'm going to write it in. It's something that I'm planning to launch in September, so this is the month to get that done. But yeah, so that is what I have planned for this month. So as the weeks go by, I'll probably explain a little bit more weekly, or explain in another video the full kind of like planning. So now I'm just telling you my little updates for now. And yeah, so that is basically my little talk for today. This vlog is more of updates and kind of leading up to upcoming videos that I have planned. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment down below videos you'd like to see, any part of my business aspect that you might want to look at, whether it's a mix of all businesses, just one business in general, and stuff like that. And don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles for all the updates and behind the scenes, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!